Ask yourself 3 questions. 1. Is the internet the future? 2. Are there fortunes being made on the internet? 3. Are you making a fortune on the internet?
Why not? Because fortunes are being made now. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year.
The 40 richest people under the age of 40?
Guess what? Over half of them made their fortunes on the internet. And believe it or not, you could too.
All you need is access to a computer.
The internet will do 2 things: create new opportunities and destroy old ways and methods of doing business.
Welcome to the Internet Gold Rush. You can stake your claim or sit back and watch it all happen.
You've got 4 chances to make money on the internet right now. 1, become an investor. The problem?
You must pick the right stock and have money you're willing to risk.
2, become a developer. The problem?
You need technical training. Are you ready to quit your job and go back to school?
3, become a seller. The problem?
You'll need a marketable product or service, and lawyers and patent clerks and infrastructure.
And a website. A good one. Because 4 out of 5 users never revisit the average website. Or 4, you can start now with what you have right from where you are.
The internet revolution will only happen once. And every person watching this will have the same opportunity.
Bottom line?
Get involved or get run over.
But how can you get involved?
But you thought saving money made you money.
If you take a look at this 40-year run on the dollar is designed economically to lose money every single year. So why would you save something that loses money every year? And what this means for somebody on retirement plans is that after you retire, the value of your dollar goes down and your cost of living keeps going up. To my rich dad, that was bad advice and made no sense. Again, it was different value. An important diagram my rich dad showed me when I was a little boy was a diagram known as a cash flow quadrant. And the quadrant is made up of the 4 different people who make up the world of business. So my rich dad said, in the world of business, there's E's. And E's stand for employees. An employee, he says, you can always tell who they are by their core values. And what the employee, whether the president or the janitor of the company, will always say the same words. The words are, I'm looking for a safe, secure job with benefits. That's what makes them an employee, because their core values are security. The other one of the 4 is the S, or the small business owner or the self-employed. And again, their core values will cause them to use the same words, which are, if you want it done right, do it by yourself. S means they're also solo. They're generally one-person act, or they operate by themselves. On the right side of the quadrant are the B's. And what Rich Dad said the B stood for was big business, or like Bill Gates. Forbes defines big business as 500 employees or more. And their words are different. They say, I'm looking for a good system, a good network, and the smartest people I know to help run my business. So they're unlike the S. They don't want to run the company by themselves. They want smart people to run their companies for them. And then the 4th of the quadrant is the I, and I stands for investor. These are people who have money work hard for them. These people are people who have people work hard for them. And these are the people that work hard for the rich here. So early on in my life, it was my poor dad who always said to me, you know, Robert, go to school and so get a high-paying job. And so my poor dad's core value was to be an employee. He wanted job security, promotions, a steady paycheck, and all this. And so it was my rich dad who said to me, he says, you know, Robert, if you really want to be rich, learn to build businesses. It made more sense to him to work hard to build a business, something you owned, and something you could pass on for generation to generation to your kids. Whereas my poor dad said, work hard, but my rich dad said, why would you work hard for something you'll never own and you can get fired from right away? Again, that was the difference in values. So my rich dad suggested I learn how to be a business owner and learn how to be an investor. And that's one of the big differences. On this side of the quadrant, these people here work for security. They work for money also. On this side over here, their key value that they want is they want freedom.
And I just wanted to point out, more than the money that I'm about to show you this week that I made with the mailbox profit system, which of course, as you already know, promotes Lightyear Wireless. More than the money, it's more about the time freedom. The freedom for me to stop what I'm doing, which isn't much, you know, hanging out at home with the family. Of course, my kids are in school today, during the day. But, you know, hanging out with my wife, hanging out with my youngest son, my 3-month-old. Landon. But more importantly than the money, it's be able to stop what I'm doing and come pick up my son from school because he's sick, you know, not having to ask my boss if I can take off of work that day or if I can leave real quick to take him to the doctor. That's the exciting part about this business, being able to do what I want, when I want, for as long as I want. I never have to check my bank balance kind of lifestyle, and definitely never have to check in with anybody as far as, you know, whether or not I can do something like that. Just take off and take my son to the doctor. So let me stop talking and show you what you want to see, proof of income that this business actually works. So let me show you real quick. Wow, okay, not a bad week. I've had better, you know, but it's pretty good when you have a slow week like this. First of all, let me just show you Lightyear Wireless. More importantly, $5,358. That's a slow week for me. Okay, keep in mind my best week is just a little under $8,000 with this company. Keep in mind I create different systems for other opportunities, but the mailbox profit system is my newest system, my newest automated system specifically for the Lightyear Wireless opportunity. And keep in mind also, I've only been promoting Lightyear Wireless for a few months. Okay, I'm brand new to this company, to this program, and already I've got, you know, checks for $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 a week coming to my mailbox. But more importantly, it's also working for others. So if by chance you did watch the DVD and you haven't pulled the trigger and gotten started yet with Lightyear Wireless, I'm really scratching my head and wondering why. Please don't let another week go by without, you know, getting a check in your mailbox instead of just sitting here watching checks come to my mailbox. Do that now. I'll see you at the bank. Take care, everyone.
You're right. You know, pretty much more or less making a $10,000 income, more or less on a monthly basis now, which is pretty cool. And it took time, but you know what? It's not too many opportunities where you can start with your first 3 to 4 months and already bringing in a 5-figure income. You know, yeah, I appreciate it. We know you're kicking ass as well, man.
And what's really shocking and what I think is great for everyone listening or watching this video is you've only been online for like how long?
6 months. Yeah, 6 months, 180 days, guys. I was working as a delivery boy before this and working 12 hours a day, 6, sometimes 7 days a week. And I just made a decision after, you know, helping my wife start her own business that it's about time, you know, sick and tired of being sick and tired, you know, and working 12-hour days. And you just want a change in your life. You want something different, you want more out of it, and you want to help other people too. So I came through a breakthrough, I came across something online, and after that, it's all history from there. You make that first commission, you know it's real. Once you know it's real, you take it to the next level, and that's it. You just continuously to grow. You know, you'll actually just cap yourself out at whatever level, you know, your mind believes you can do, but it's obviously endless what you can do here with the Empower Network, hanging around leaders like Justin Berenji. I mean, it's incredible. You're actually under 35 years old, right?
Yeah, 29.
29 years old, guys. I mean, you don't see too many, you know, 29-year-olds and 25-year-olds, and it's not to put ourselves on pedestals, but it's to, you know, actually let you guys know that you do not have to be a certain age group. You don't have to be a guru. You don't need to know all the ins and outs. Justin Berenji, he was online for a while, and you know, he actually busted his ass, you know, and it took a little bit of time to really find the right vehicle, but once you put a winner in a winning environment, they're gonna go win. And I believe you finished off last month with almost, or maybe it was the month before, with almost 40,000.
Yeah, $42,162, and I was only expecting 10,000 that month, but when you have the right vehicle and you follow the right people, it kind of becomes easy, man. And look at your story. You rank within the top 10 out of over 50,000 affiliates inside of Empower Network. Everyone on this yacht right now placed within the top 25. Robert, 6 months on the internet, and how long you been with Empower Network itself?
3 to 4 months.
3 to 4 months in the top 10, top income earner. It goes to show you that anything is possible if you got a strong, you know, burning desire.
That's all it takes.
And do you mind sharing? Do you have a big reason why or a burning desire? I heard you shared actually in a video.
Yeah, I did create a video, and the name of it was "Make It Happen, Guys." And see, the thing in life is that you always want to accomplish something. You know, there's something in life that you want more out of it, and the only way you're going to get that is if you have the right vehicle to get it done. Because you can work and bust your butt, you know, like Justin was doing online, and it didn't get him the results he was looking for. Once you you find the right opportunity, like in Power Network, that'll actually pay you 100% commission.
That's pimp, right?
You know what I mean? It's the only way to get paid. And when you can actually have that opportunity, that vehicle to make it happen, you got to go out there and make it happen. And that burning desire becomes a reality. You know, I never believed in my life I could make a 5-figure income working online. I was happy with $100 to $200 of tips working at the diner, delivering. And it's kind of weird, and I'll share this with you guys. I used to dress up with a suit and tie to deliver food, and people would find that pretty funny. It was 90 degrees out, and I was sweating bullets, and I would do that. Why? Because I understood something different that most people didn't, and it's psychology. When you go to deliver that food and they see that presence you made, they're going to give you an extra $2-3, and at the end of the day, my partner was like, how did you make $400 and I only made $2? Well, it's psychology, you know what I mean? So apply the same thing here, make it happen, guys. It's not complicated. It doesn't need to take a couple of years. Like Justin said, and I appreciate, you know, you praising me. I've only been online for 6 months and creating these results. What is to come from here? We're on a yacht, we're having a good time, enjoying life.
And we ain't gotta wear no damn suits.
Nah. We wear the shirts that look like them sometimes. Chris Darty has one of those. Those are cool.
The little bow tie.
Right, exactly. So, but make it happen, guys. Again, you can continue watching and, you know, just continuing to look at the different leaders and seeing what they're doing, or you can take action. And guys, that's all it takes is that decision to make it happen and just change everything in your life. Just make it happen. It's only a decision.
Awesome. And if you don't mind sharing, because people love to hear the income stories, what was the most you ever made in one day just in Empower Network? In one 24-hour period?
It's a good question. I've never thought of it, but actually after setting up the merchant account and then they give you a report on a daily basis, and those are pretty cool emails to look at because you see what your total production was for the day. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe I had a day with Empower that was about $3,000 to $4,000. You know what I mean? And yeah, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere around that ballpark. And it's just amazing, guys. And the thing is, it doesn't take a lot of work to make that. There's a lot of people out there, and it might even be you watching this video. You're working so hard, back to back, hour after hour, month after month, just to make that income. When here in Empower Network, you just help 2 to 3 people see the opportunity. You're at $10,000. It's not that complicated, guys. I thought it was so hard to make a $10,000 income. Guys, I'm not special. I'm actually pretty funny looking, and sometimes I don't even know what I'm talking about. And the fact of the matter is, you don't need to. We have all the resources in the back office and all the training. And guys, we have leaders like Justin Brange. These are real life stories. It's a difference between seeing someone on the video like you guys are seeing us now, but then actually being able to come here, hug the people that you're working with. I mean, it's just a different thing, and it's beautiful, man. So
yeah, so this Empower Network is the fastest, easiest way to make $5,000 a month online, $10,000, $20,000, $50,000, $100,000. We're going to be seeing income earners making $250,000 a month. So you're going to want to get in. Just hit the button right below this video. Don't be a weenie. Hit the button. We'll see you on the inside and on the yachts of the world. Right,
nice. Sounds like a plan. See you guys on the inside.
Just get in.
Just get in. Don't